Good evening, Bearball traders. This is MikeB here doing a recap at the request of Andrew. Hopefully this works out better than the last one I attempted, as my mic was messed up and you could barely hear me. So hopefully this time it works out a whole lot better. Excuse my voice. One, I used to be, I ripped some vocal cords, so it's a little scratchy to begin with, but I also just had some surgery done on my throat yesterday, so it's a little scratchy and kind of sore, even more than normal for me. So a little background on me. I joined Bearball Traders back March 2018. Looked at charts, education, and traded sim until November of 2018 when I decided to go live, and I've been trading live ever since. Every now and again I go back to sim to knock off some dust or handle some emotional issues. So last month I was really focusing on my entries, and I think I got a good entry plan now in place. It's allowed me now to shift my focus from entries onto taking partials and profit taking, as that has not been the best portion of my trading. So I'm really looking forward to working that issue out here in July. So let me jump right into today's trade. I actually got a good entry setup that I like. I like to see the stock buy off on the 1 minute for my 5-minute opening range breakout, and then start to make a pullback in this reverse V pattern, or upside down V back towards the VWAP. If I'm going short, I like the opposite to occur. I like it to sell off and then do a pullback up towards VWAP. And what I look for is I actually look for it to touch or get close to VWAP. As you can see right here on this 5-minute candle, kind of pulls back and almost goes below it but doesn't. When I see that, I'm looking for the next candle to touch down on some moving averages, drop below VWAP, but then buy back up if I'm going long in this hammer doji. If I'm going short, I like the shooting star doji to appear. I like the moving averages as well to be either sloping in the direction that I want to go. So in this case, sloping up because I'm going long. If I'm going short, I want them to be sloping down, but they always need to be below where my entry point is. I don't like getting caught in the middle of them, because I've noticed that they will hit those moving averages and either bounce back or come back to my break even too much. So here, moving averages weren't as high in favorable position I liked, but I liked where that pre-market high of a 31.94 was, so I went ahead and I took my entry there, and then I moved on into my profit taking plan. This first one here is just a hotkey error by me. I didn't mean to press the button. I was getting my hands in the right direction as it was moving up to where I really wanted to take my first profit, which was at the high of the day along with the previous day close, as you can see right here. My next partial I wanted to take out was at this 32.15, the previous day. It's high if you look over here on the daily chart. My profit target was actually 32.57 over here on the daily chart, which gave me a great risk to reward opportunity. Unfortunately, AMD decided not to cooperate with me, and it pulled back, and I got stopped out at my break even. So that was the trade for today. It also had a nice 15-minute opening range breakout as well. I just decided not to trade it. I was traveling down to San Diego on the train today, so I couldn't stay as long as I normally can. But what I look for didn't really appear. Was right here. I would have liked this to come down and at least touch those moving averages before it decided to run up, which it didn't. So my entry didn't quite appear on the 15-minute, but it was still a good run if I would have got into it. So hopefully this works out. If not, I'll try to fix the mic for the next one. See y'all tomorrow in the chat room.